David, as we were saying, one of the most popular features in The New Yorker are the cartoons, and you ultimately pick which ones are in each issue, correct?
That is correct.
And in what has become a tradition here on Late Night, every time you appear on the show, we present live New Yorker cartoons.
And I, acting as your cartoon Niels Bohr, break down the mathematical properties of each cartoon that cause one's mouth to expand and emit a ha-like sound.
I'm sorry, what does that mean?
Well, I explain why it's funny.
Okay, great. Well, then let's get to it, everybody. Without further ado, our theater troupe in residence, the Late Night Players, are happy to debut their newest piece, Live New Yorker Cartoons Part 7, Raiders of the Lost Snark. Let's take a look at our first cartoon, this one by Liam Walsh.
It keeps me from looking at my phone every 2 seconds.
Oh, wow. David, do you care to explain that cartoon to us?
Absolutely, Seth. The man in this cartoon is wearing a cone around his head to prevent him from checking his cell phone. Much like a dog wears a cone around his head to prevent himself from licking his surgically removed testicles.
I see, yes.
This cartoon effectively explores our addiction to technology, but most importantly, it allows me to do one thing I've always wanted to do.
And what's that, David?
Say the word testicles on national television.
Well, we're so very, very happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Our next cartoon is by Liana Fink.
It's not you, Adam. It's men.
David, what did we just see there?
Seth, are you familiar with the common breakup expression, it's not you, it's me?
I am.
Well, by simply adding the letter N, to the end of that phrase, we now have a piece of social commentary that delivers a profoundly and brilliantly nuanced message.
Which is what?
That men are absolutely the worst.
Ah, yes. Understood. I get it now.
Yeah.
Our next cartoon is by John Adams.
Let me just charge it for 10 more seconds.
Nice. David, talk us through that one.
Yeah, Seth, I could go on and on about how this cartoon is rooted in our shared experience of wanting to charge our devices up till the very last minute, even if it means being burned alive in a house fire. But that's not why I ultimately chose this cartoon, no.
Why did you choose it?
There's just something very funny about a man wearing tighty-whities and calf-length socks.
Oh, that's very true. David, our next cartoon is by Zachary Cannon.
Memoir, Chapter 1. At times, I think I may have never fully gotten over the death of my parents.
David?
Seth, are you a Batman guy or a Superman guy?
Well, it's interesting, David, because in terms of origin story, the character's emotional journey, not to mention his epic battles with villains like Sinestro and the Black Hand, I would have to go with the Green Lantern.
God, what a dork.
What a dork,
Yeah,
me, all right. Is there anything you'd like to say about our final cartoon?
No.
Okay.
Seth, I'd like to address your teenage viewers with a Thanksgiving Day message.
Oh, our teenage viewers. Go. Yeah.
Gobble, gobble, teens. It's the New Yorker's head turkey, Dr. D. Rem. Anyway, I know there's a lot for you kids to be thankful for. Being lit, for example. Nicki Minaj's beef with Cardi B. And most important, long-form literary journalism from the New Yorker magazine. You know that nothing makes you look cooler between puffs on your e-cigs than reading a 10,000-word dissertation on the extinction of the moderate Republican. So teens, get a subscription to the New Yorker magazine today. It'll get you laid.
Wow, it's very
Yes, it'll get you laid.
wonderful message. All right, our final cartoon is by Mick Stevens. Let's take a look.
You never think it's going to happen to you.
The Late Night Players, everyone!